can I help you today?
Hey, what do you guys do?
Great question. So, at Colorcraft Painting, we handle pretty much all things painting. We do interior and exterior painting for homes, cabinet refinishing, deck staining, and even some light drywall repair if it's needed before painting. Basically, if you need something painted or refreshed around your house, we can help out. Is there a specific project you had in mind?
Yeah, I like to book an appointment with you guys. What is your earliest availability?
Let me just check our earliest availability for you. All right, so after checking our calendar, I see we have 5 p.m. and 5:30 p.m. available today, Tuesday the 28th. Would either of those times work for you?
Yeah, let's schedule for 5 p.m.
Perfect. I can get you scheduled for 5 p.m. today. Could I get your full name and email address to book that for you?
Yes, it's Joseph Smith, and the email is joseph@gmail.com.
Perfect. I've got you all set for 5 p.m. today, Joseph. You're
Okay,
all set for your appointment at 5 p.m. today, Joseph. If you need to reschedule or have any other questions, just let me know.
yeah, let's reschedule that appointment actually to 5:30 p.m.
Sure, I can help you reschedule that. Let me check if 5:30 p.m. is available today. All right, 5:30 p.m. is open. Perfect. Let me just cancel your old appointment and get you scheduled for 5:30 p.m. instead. All done. You're all set for 5:30 p.m. today instead of your original 5 p.m. slot, Joseph. If you need anything else, just let me know.
Yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and cancel the current appointment. I'll have to call you back.
No problem, Joseph. Your appointment has been canceled. Thanks for calling Colorcraft Painting, and just give us a ring whenever you're ready to reschedule. Have a great day.
The main two platforms we will be using to make this happen is Retell AI and Editing. All links are in the descriptions for you to go ahead and create your account if you haven't done that. So once you create your account with Retell AI, all you have to do is click on this link right here that says create an agent, and then you have to select voice agent. Right after that, you have to click on single prompt agent and then click on create. This agent was for a painting company, but you can go ahead and create an agent for any type of industry. It could be roofing, could be real estate. So once you have created your prompt by using either ChatGPT or your preferred AI assistant, Retell AI offers you two built-in functions connected directly with call.com, so you don't have to go through any complicated setup. However, there is one function that they haven't added yet, which is canceling the event. All you have to do to add those functions is click on the add button right here, and then you can click on end call. You can leave the same name, you don't have to change it. Description is optional. Then the second option that we need to select, it'll be check calendar. So as you can see here, is natively connected to call.com, and then the last option or the last function will be book on the calendar as well with call.com. Now you don't see any function right here that is called cancel event, and it's because you need to click on custom function, and we need to create this only function to be able to cancel events within call.com. Once you click on the check calendar availability, you'll have the opportunity to change the name of the tool, description. I wouldn't change it. I would just make sure that the check availability calendar or whatever name you're gonna give it to the tool is the same name that is found in the prompt. So you're referencing the tool properly and the agent is able to use it at the right time. Now for the API key, event type, and time zone, we're gonna find this information in your call.com account. We're gonna review that in just a second. Same for book on the calendar. Basically, you can change the name, description, just make sure that the same name that you're giving it to this function is found in your prompt. And now we're gonna go ahead and create the API key. And all you have to do is go into your browser, open up a new tab, type in call.com, and then all you have to do is click on sign in. Right now it's showing me go to app because I already signed in with my email. That's all you have to do. It'll ask you a couple of questions, you answer those questions, and then you'll be able to see a screen like this. All you have to do is go on the left side of the screen and click on the option that is called settings, and after that click where it says API keys and just click where it says add right here, and you'll be able to give it a name, and also make sure that you're toggling this option right here so it never expires. You can go ahead and also make it 7 days, 30 days. I just prefer to have it to never expire so I don't have to remind myself to always change it. That is totally up to you. Now, once you have created your API key, make sure that you're saving that information somewhere else because you will not have access to that API key in the future. Now, the second piece of information that we need is the event type ID. In order to get this, we just need to go back to your call.com account and click where it says new right here, and you will create an event. You will give it a title, URL could be the same, duration could be 15 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever you want, and then you will click on continue. So let's do testing, for example. And once you create the event, you can find the event ID in the URL. So it'll be after the / and before the question mark. So in this case, it's 3766335. So you're gonna copy that event ID and paste it right here in this box. And then the time zone will depend on your time zone in specific, and then click on save. This exact same process will be the one for book on the calendar. Same API key, same event type ID, and the same time zone. Now moving on with the cancel event function, all you have to do is give it a name similar to cancel event or a cancel appointment. Description should be something like this. Use this function whenever an event needs to be canceled. Your description shouldn't be more than 2 lines. Try to always make it very concise. 1 or 2 lines is perfect. Then the endpoint for this section right here, we need to use another platform, which is going to be the backend. In this case, it'll be end-to-end. All the links will be found in the descriptions, also for you to go ahead and create your own account. Once you log into your end-to-end account, all you have to do is click on create workflow. Next step will be clicking on the plus on the right side of the screen, and then you will type in webhook. And you will select this one right here. For the webhook, you can go ahead and give it a different name on the path section. I call it cancel event. By default, it gives you like a random URL. You can leave that and just make sure that the HTTP method is equal to post. And also you copy the production URL. So basically you change from test to production and then click in this section right here until you see these messages. Copy that, and this is exactly what you're going to paste in this section in Retell AI. Now going back to the webhook, the last section that you need to configure is the respond section. This needs to be equal to respond to webhook node to make sure that the last node is the one that is actually sending the information to the voice agent. So that was the first step in the workflow. The second step will be searching the current appointment within the calendar, and for that we will be using a HTTP request. I will also place the call.com API documentation link in the description of this video so you can find all the reference. But basically what we're getting is all the events, and we are filtering the event that is equal to, first of all, the caller's email, and also the status is upcoming. So we're using these two filters to retrieve any event that has these two conditionals. Now for the status, to make sure that you're actually passing a valid status, you can go back to your call.com account, and where it says bookings, you can see here like these statuses right here: upcoming, unconfirmed, recurring, past, and canceled. So these are the only 5 type statuses that call.com will accept from the HTTP request. Now you also need to set up your API key right here in the HTTP request. The way that I always recommend to do it to make it secure, it's by clicking on the plus right here where it says authentication, and then you will click on generic credential type, and then you will select better auth, and finally paste your API key that you created in this settings section right here in your call.com account. And then finally we are passing the call API version as a header, and that is equal to 2024 August 13. Next step will be another HTTP request, but now that we have found the colors event, we need to cancel that event. So in the URL, we are passing that variable right here. And finally, the call API version, it's here 2024 August 13. And finally, in the JSON body, I'm passing on the reason for the cancellation. And the final step of the workflow is a response to webhook. So you click on the plus sign on the right side of the screen and then type in webhook, and you will select the second option that is called respond to webhook. And basically what I'm saying here is, was it canceled? And then I'm just dragging and dropping the status from the previous node. And that's basically how you create a voice AI appointment setter 24/7 connected to your call.com account. And your call.com account can be connected to any type of calendar. Could be Zoom, could be Google Calendar. All the options will be given to you at the very beginning whenever you create the account. But this is essentially all the steps that you need to follow in order to make this as easy as possible.